Thank you so much. Nobody here knows me. Just kidding. I brought a fifth of you with me. Everybody knows me. Only a few people know. My first time holding a microphone, talking to strangers. I've never done stand-up before. I've always wanted to. I've written a bunch of jokes. I've had a bunch of ideas. My friends tell me I'm funny. My wife doesn't. She tells me I look funny, smell funny on my birthday. Sometimes I taste funny. That's about it. Reason it took me probably about 4 years to get up here on stage and start talking to people, trying to do stand-up, see if this is a thing I like. Because they always say you're your biggest critic. You're your own biggest critic. And that made sense when I was younger. I talked myself out of a bunch of shit that I just wasn't good enough at. I didn't like drawing because I couldn't keep going, couldn't get better. But nowadays, I'm 30. I love me. I think I'm funny. I think the world needs to know. That biggest critic job, that's not me anymore. I think I'm awesome. I passed the torch when I got married. My wife's my biggest critic now. I don't have to do it anymore. It's fucking liberating. I love it. It's tough. It's tough getting up here. My biggest critic tells me I'm not funny at least 2, 3, 4 times a day. It's hard to get the confidence up to come up here and talk and think I'm going to do better than some of you, maybe all of you. I'd wish, I'd hope. But man, she doesn't think I'm fucking funny anymore. Been together for 10 years, married for 6 of it. We got a family now. I love that. That's a pretty cool thing. Scary though. Scary being a dad. Because didn't have a kid till I was 28. I'm used to not giving a shit about anything. I still want to do that. I got kids now. It's a little bit different. Man, my wife is holding it together. She's doing everything I can't do. I'm working hard. She's raising the kids. She's raising me. I'm also a child. It's everything I can do to keep my end up, and she's holding the rest of it together. It's the best thing possible. But I need you guys' help. I want to prove to her I'm funny. She doesn't think so. We're going to figure it out tonight. I married my best friend. I'm told that's awesome. I'm supposed to tell you guys it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Problem is, all my friends are assholes. Back table.
We got your back.
So I guess another way to say that is I married my favorite asshole. That means 2 things.
That means 2 things.
I gotta be honest though, it's kind of funny. I love telling that joke because immediately when you know my wife and I got married, she's Middle Eastern. It was a mutual decision. That's not always the thing in her culture. When I tell you that joke, you guys know that she married the best thing that ever happened to her asshole. She's Middle Eastern. She's right over there. If you look at her, she'll blush right through her brown. Best thing that ever happened to her asshole. It's me. Tiny white dick that doesn't take too long. My biggest fear at this point is that I'm going to be in some wretched, horrible, awful accident that's going to leave me a burden to my family. Quadriplegic, paralyzed, neck down, can't do anything for myself. Worse than that, worse than being a burden and feeling terrible about it. I wouldn't even be a good quadriplegic. So there's some of you, like Stephen Hawking, everyone respects that guy. Smartest dude on the planet. His body got wrecked, forgive him, he's brilliant. Respect the shit out of that guy. Happens to me, my friends are going to be like, well, he didn't really shower or wipe his ass properly in the first place. This isn't that different. He just doesn't help us move anymore. I got some other fears about being disabled. Never had anything I couldn't do before. Hopefully stand-up's not one of them. Being disabled, you're kind of a sitting duck for anything. Getting mugged, what am I going to just yell? Hey, don't, stop it. Do that to my toddler. It doesn't work with him either. I think the biggest fear there is you're kind of a sitting duck for cannibals. Can't do a damn thing. And it reminds me of this is a joke I wanted to tell because it's a joke that I read in a really inappropriate place. What's the hardest part of a vegetable to eat? It's a fucking wheelchair. That's awful. I read it on a fucking popsicle stick. I know they have Billy Bob Thornton working at the popsicle stick factory, drinking into a spiral of damnation, writing jokes. It's no matter of time for my toddler finishes his popsicle, reads the stick, and comes over and reads me a joke about Caitlyn Jenner's ballsack that I don't want to explain to him. It's the fucking worst thing ever happened in my life. Things Thinking about it, it's a funny joke, the wheelchair and a vegetable thing. It's not really part of them, though. You don't eat that. You use it to pick your teeth, and that's the end of it. I think the hardest part of a vegetable to eat probably be that pussy. Just half a decade worth of soaking up piss and periods and a pair of Depends. Not my cup of tea. How am I doing on time?
1 minute.
All right, I got 1 minute. I'm gonna tell you guys my favorite joke. It was the first stand-up joke I ever wrote. I think it's very impressive. I need you guys to bolster me on this, or I'm not coming back. I like observing things. I'm a scientist. I like looking around at nature, and something I see again and again and again is safety in numbers. It works. Mammals, fish, caribou, gazelle, they all do it. Safety in numbers is a thing, and it fucking works. You're all here with friends. Women go to the bathroom with a buddy. Men take a wingman. Shit. When they're drug testing at work, I've hid my habit well. I'm going to go ahead and bring them in a bunch of prop brownies because they can't fire us fucking all. Safety in numbers works. It works time and again. It's a natural order. It's a natural law. The more of you get together, the better a chances you have that the most of you survive. It works almost everywhere. Jews never figured it out, though. And they fucking concentrated. My name is Anthony Kirk. I might be back. I love you guys.